on, man. Can that be my cover image? That was a pretty cool image. Welcome, everybody. See, I wish you could freeze frame stuff like that. When it comes to for JPEGs and stuff when you're on console. I'm hoping there's so much more for the new consoles, by the way. Before we get this started, where's Ad Track 2? There it is. Yeah. Triangle. There we go. I accidentally wore my Ice Dragon shirt today because I thought I was going to fight Valkana today, but I changed my mind. Welcome, Sealy Bone Singer and Gaming Prime. Welcome. Welcome. It's not really it's not Valkana on the shirt, by the way, but it's an Ice Dragon, so yeah. I'll just have to wear a different dragon shirt tomorrow. I bring info. Space Marines still got their... Really? What are they... Well, I mean, you know what? I was about to ask a question, but I'm like, you know what? I don't know if I want to know the answer to that question, so I'm going to leave that in the dark. Is that Blue Eyes White Dragon? It is not. It kind of looks like it, though, huh? It's not white enough, though. Blue Eyes White Dragon is like metal color. He's like a silvery, whitish. Mostly silver. Yeah. Also Chaos Space Marines. I did used to have one of those shirts, by the way, but it was a long time ago. Also Chaos Space Marines. Also have them? Is what you're gonna say? No. I'm sorry. I just read a video on the right side. It was for Resident Evil. Oh my goodness. I've been watching him play that game. It's been hilarious. This one looks like it's gonna be good. Everyone loves Carlos. Kiaba, dang Prime. Dang Prime, no chill. Jesus, bro. Jesus. You trying to get destroyed? Kaiba be slapping you with that blue eyes. Your argument is invalid. Wait, but I have Exodia. I'm sorry, but I mean, you're gonna do that, I'm gonna do that. I like Nemesis. And then James is like, here, I'll play Nemesis on the field. That would be a broken ass card. And I'm like, I'll raise you too and play Jill Valentine. Oh, man. Weevil be like, what? Weevil. Wasn't he the bug guy? Cute Chris. Damn, he's good. Oh, man. I still cannot believe that was probably the best moment, I have to say, back to Resident Evil for a second, in the stream. That was probably the moment that made me laugh the hardest. Because I immediately read it, and it says, parasitic, and then right after that, thank you from the European Department. I went, immediately, first two things happened. Immediately, I went, Resident Evil 4. And then I went, damn you, James. It's like, why? Why did Europe have to make a parasitic virus? What's with the villages and the weird priests walking around like annoying STDs? That's, by the way, anyone who's played RE4 gets that joke because there's a section in the castle area. For anyone who's played it, there's these little priest cult dudes, and that's not what they're saying, by the way. Like. Disclaimer, they're actually saying something else. I actually don't remember what they're actually saying. It's been so long. But everyone turned it into a meme, into jokes who were old fans of that, who've heard, and so did me and my friends, like, when we first heard it. Oh god, I'm coughing. Damn, sorry. It's because, I just got done eating some hot stuff. Carlos is the better Chris. It is. Because power, that's why, is what James said. a picture that a space marine is a parent. They are? Darius comes in and says some are. And I'm like, but, I'm like, what is the family life for that like? But back to the Resident Evil thing, yeah. There are these, like, cultists that you have to fight in the game. And they walk around chanting just one word, like, do-do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do, exactly like that. But when you hear it for the first time, and you don't know what it's saying, me and my friends heard it's and being as this is a game about a virus and a parasite that you can get. It was back then, anyways. We were making a joke that it's like it sounds like they're saying annoying STDs over and over again, like they have a bunch of them or something. It's horrible. It was we were young and dumb, by the way. I just want to say that now, if that didn't give any indication. But that's all I hear when I when I hear those priests when I play that game. Oi, Ardnot, I have 50. Oh, I don't. Small destroyers? I'm confused. I don't know what Seely's talking about. The real question is, how did their wife survive the baby making powers? I mean, they can control their strength, Bone Singer. Z23, he already had Z23 though. But yeah, they can control their strength, Bone Singer. It's all about control. Their parents start with a Z. I get it now. I get it. Some can't. Well, those are the ones that probably shouldn't marry. They should just go out and fight demons with that uncontrollable strength. Bone Singer, good news. I might get serious. I might get Stellaris on PC if I get my PC working. Nice. I don't know if your laptop's gonna handle that, James, but you can try. Magic is one thing. Stellaris is a totally different beast. Especially if it's modded. Bone Singer, you fool. It's not only Z23, it's all the Z alpha numerals. I know it is, Seely. You basically just went on a German destroyer spree. Which in World of Warships, that sounds like a cool, like, you went on an awesome destroyer killing spree. In Azure Lane, it's not a good thing. Tis not. Tis no. Tis no. Exactly, I want to destroy it. No, James, you need to keep it so we can play. Yeah, you have the Sakura ones. Yeah, the Sakura ones, though, so most of them are semi-controlled. There's a couple over-the-top ones, but most of them are very semi-controlled. None of the German ones are. Well, except Z23 herself. The rest after that get progressively, oh my god, what's happening? Then I think the second worst is probably the American ones. Some of them are like really unnecessarily over the top as well. And the Seely's like, it's both good for me. English, Seely, English. Also, James, no, you don't need to destroy your PC, bro. You need to have it so we can do the secret special event that's going on in Magic the Gathering I told you about, James. The one that, that has certain creatures involved in it that are coming to Magic for a special event. That's true. Seely is the only one who can get away with that. I agree with James. Because he is also a destroyer class. But in a seal's body. That's the only reason why he can. The rest of them, they're just gonna be good battle partners, people you fight in war with, and they have your back. Other than that, nope. Yamashiro all the way. If we're gonna go anywhere down that line, especially since I'm in the Sakura Empire right now. I really want to get to another empire, by the way. I'm tired of playing the soccer empire. Could I please be given the Ironblood cruisers now? James and Ard not show me why I didn't show you anything. You're a seal. You already know what you're capable of. It changed my world. Pretty sure Azure Lane did that. That wasn't us. That was not us. That was you and James playing that game. I didn't even know this game existed until James and Sealy told me about it, which is funny. And James like, no one cares, Sealy. Damn, James is in a umbrella mood. I think Montana is under Space Marine protection. It probably is. Technically, I am a female right residue. I guess so. That still doesn't make it even better, I guess. That makes it kind of weirder. I guess it makes sense since you're on the bottom of boats, though. So... Oh, man. Oh, man. If anyone came in out of context on that one, they'd be like, what the hell? What is happening in here? It's like that video I was watching last night of someone when they did their live stream of a certain game. It had to do with candy. That's all I'll say. And there was people in the chat just going, candy, 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 candy. And I'm like, yes! If anyone were to come in right now, nobody would understand anything. This happened a long time ago, by the way. But... They're like, what the hell? What? Did I come into a cult that worships candy? Oh, man. This, by the way... I'm going to be giving another shout, not in this video, in the future I will have to give a shout out to a certain game I kind of want to do on the channel. But we're not going to do it and say, oh, I'm going to do this and be good. No. The king is still the king. That's all I'm going to say. But we're going to be going to a certain game franchise after I get everything resituated on PC. Which will be after Stellaris starts back up. So once I know Rise of the Wolf 2.0 is up and running again... That's when I'll focus on something else I want to play. I don't know, I just want to play it. I want to try it myself. I'm going to be bad. But I've always enjoyed watching them, and it's one of those things that even though you've spoiled yourself on, it's such a good design game, that's all I'm going to say, is that you can experience it multiple times. First hand, not first hand, third party, whatever. First person. Third-person shooter? No, I'm just kidding. Not really. No, that one was a... But, yes, I'm sure they do, Sealy. Bone Singer, she compensating for something. Wait. Well, at least we didn't get Kentai Yamato. Not yet! Not yet, Bone Singer, but remember what I said. She's in the game. We just don't know what she looks like. She might be in Crosswave. I doubt it. Maybe she'll be DLC. But they've already mentioned her. She was on the phone with Kaga? I forgot the red battle carrier? I forgot what the red fox with the 9 tails and she's an aircraft carrier. What is her bloody name? I do too. I want to see what Yamato looks like in an Azure Lane game. Watch. She's going to be in the... Hopefully, if they're going to make it a cat person, it's older than Nagato's cat person. Because I don't like what they did with Nagato, but I totally get it from a story perspective. Because she's the younger sister to Yamato. Because she was before the Super Battleship. Yo, Warm Pickle, you're good at for Dawn of Man. Did you say Dawn of Man? Let me check that real quick, everybody. I just got a message. It's, from what I've seen, Warm Pickle, it's a lot like, what is it? What is the game? I can't think of it. Banished. Look up a game called Banished if you want to look at it. Or if you just want to check out a video of it. I planned on doing that on the channel, but I never got to, sadly enough, because it really looks like fun. But it's essentially a caveman tribe building simulator strategy where you build your own town and you have to get food, wood, building supplies, survive the wildlife because it's prehistoric times. So like giant mammoths, saber-toothed tigers, things like that. You can hunt them though. If your tribe is good enough, you can hunt them. But I would recommend starting with easy to kill animals for food. From what I've seen, I've watched a lot of videos on it since I never got to play it myself. Most people tend to start with trying to get food, like some kind of hunting food or fishing. I don't remember how the fishing works, it's been too long. But hunting is immediate pretty much once you get the right stuff. Because I think as long as someone has a spear, they can hunt, if I remember correctly. But yeah. So a real life civilization combined with Monster Hunter. Kinda, but it's real. It's realistic. It's historic. Sealy Arc Royale got your Z's. That's true, Arc Royale. What you're describing. Yeah, it kinda is. Except the Monster Hunter thing would be saying that they're hunting unrealistic monsters. But saber-toothed tigers and woolly mammoths were real. So, you're actually hunting just late prehistoric creatures, basically. No dinosaurs, from what I've seen. Makes sense. Because I don't think that works according to what it said. But it's a pretty good game, though. I do recommend it if you're going to get it. Warm Pickle, it's an awesome game. Let me see, check chat. Habba. Habadaba? Abadaba? Bismarck was in the tutorial and we didn't get her for a long time. She wasn't in the tutorial for me. You talking about in the mobile game? Because when me and James started, it automatically forced me to do Sakura Empire. Which sucked. Because we all know which one I wanted. Because I love the ships better. Yeah, I figured mobile. See, that at least you got to try out the Bismarck. All I get to do is see them on the screen talking. And I'm like, I want to play as these ships. No, she said mobile, James. By the way, you want to see something highly ironic? If you're not maximizing the screen right now and you look at the YouTube page below the video, it says we're playing ARMS right now. Oh! The Curve First is best girl. Yes, I agree. I don't know if she's in the Azure Lane game. Or, excuse me, not Azure Lane. I don't know if she's in Crosswave. I try to say that so I don't confuse it with the mobile. I do kind of want the mobile version now. I wish it was on Steam. It's not on Steam, is it, Bone Singer? Because I know some mobile games are now on Steam. I can't get that on Steam, could I? She's the true leader of the... Oh, I know she is. I know she is. That's why I do hope all the ships are in there, but I don't think so. That's why I do wish I could play the mobile version, but you think she's in Crossways, but I haven't seen anything. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how long each chapter is. The game may be super long and I don't know it. Like, maybe, like, there's a whole literal chapter for each faction that lets you go through a majority of the ships over time. And if that's true, then fine. I'll take it. But if it's not, then I'm like, I call balonies. No. It's pretty long. How do you know, James? Phrasing. And also, oh, especially for that game, phrasing. Jesus. How do you know? You haven't played it. What about Rune? I don't know. Like I said, a lot of these ships, I know they exist. I know they're in the mobile version. But I don't know if they're in the console one. Hindenburg. Bruh. Oh, man. Jeez. Oh, bleh. Welcome everybody. Sorry. I don't know what that was. Hindenburg definitely in it. That's good to hear. It's good to hear. I think I did see the Hindenburg. Doo-doo! I still find it funny that, I don't know. I love that the game. It's a good game, by the way. I love that the game Arms is what YouTube thinks I'm playing now, because the only tag it probably recognized was no arms. So it recognized arms in the no arms tag. So now I'm playing the game Arms with my arms. I had to. Oh, alright, so. Wait. No, I'm behind. I got behind on like 4 comments. So, Sealy first. There's one type of ships I can't marry. They're technically not ships, but submarines. Why? What's the difference, Sealy? Oh, you've already gone this far. Oh no, with the World of Warship update, there is a HUD scaling. National voice over options, spotting changes, first win bonuses for tier 3 or tier 4. Wait, bleh? First win bonuses for tier 4, tier 5, tier 6, tier 7, ranked battles, photo mode, and the Soviet battleships are free. Ha! See, that's what I wanted to hear. See, that's what I figured they're gonna do. Because I didn't think they'd do that. I mean, that seemed like it was kind of out of the ballpark there a little bit. Charging people for the ships when they didn't do that with the other ones except once. But are not. Them submarines are always hiding in the water. Yes, but have you ever heard this is gonna sound really bad. Have you ever heard the term the shy ones are usually the better ones? So phrasing on that real quick, and it sounds bad, but it's true. I'll even vouch this for myself, because even though I don't seem like it because I'm a YouTuber, compared to other YouTubers who are really good at this, and I'm still a noob, I'm still very shy. Oh man. Let's see, what was I exactly, Sealy Deoshar? And what Bonesinger said, and why do I have the feeling that Yamato is being chased by 5 Montana classes? Because she's always being chased by 5 Montana classes. All the Montanas are probably chasing her. But will my Z's allow me to marry her? That's not a Z, that's not a Z, is the question. God, that's horrible, Sealy. You and Prime need to work on your punchlines. You're good. You started off nice, but you don't know how to finish the job. No, but seriously though, I don't think they'll mind, Sealy. It's a video game. While Curve First and Conqueror are in shootout. They always are. That's the best shootout you'll ever see. Punchline for what? Jeez, Sealy. Jeez. No, but... Oh, man. What time? Yeah, we're only been going 30 minutes, really. Okay. That's actually pretty good. Alright, while we, chill, I'm gonna go ahead and start doing some real quick, unless Bonesinger wants to do... Oh, wait, hold on. No, wait, hold on. Me over there in the distance with a fleet of Z's. Thank God Azure Lane didn't see the 30-gun nightmare of a BV. They will eventually. Could you imagine if Azure Lane goes into modern battleships and modern ships? I'm gonna laugh. They kind of have some more closer modern ones, but they still are mostly ones that went out of duty. So I would be interesting to see them make a whole bunch of modern ship versions. You know how high tech their rigs are gonna be? I found out that's what that's called, by the way. The thing that floats around the character. They're called rigs. Sealy, your fleet of Z are pathetic. Okay, back to the other thing. Question, Bone Singer, on World of Warships. What can the King George battle highest rank? Is what James said. I don't think it's as good on PC, James, because the Vanguard's better on PC. There's a couple of ships that don't match up stat-wise on console like they do on PC. I hope they change that one day and stop looking at those numbers that they're using, because I just want to give a shout out. This is not the game's fault. This is more player-based issue. There's a lot of bad console players out there when it comes to World of Warships. So the stats they're reading are inaccurate. Like when they debuffed the Nagato on console, making her less accurate at long ranges. That's when the Japanese were kind of known for. Especially the Nagato, since it's just a tiny Yamato. And with kind of less guns, or lower caliber guns. But it's like, Yamato. See, and never mind, I take that back. See, this is why. You hear that, right? Okay, I want to take this, if the developers ever see my vlogs, or anyone ever gets this out to wargaming.net, y'all heard what Bone Singer said, right? King George can fight 3-tier differences of it above itself on PC. On console, it makes the Vanguard look like tiny little child who doesn't know what he's doing. And then it's horrible. It's horrible. Like, the Vanguard is, at least on console, very garbo. Like, we're going to talk about ships that are not behaving properly. Instead of debuffing the Nagato of something it needs, how about you, buff the Vanguard? Make it feel like an actual Tier 7 battleship. That's what I would do. That was just my opinion, though. Hashtag Trick Chris. Yes, I want everyone to always know that. In the back of your mind. On console, Vanguard is a premium. No, it's not. It's not, Bacon. Vanguard's the Tier 7. Oh, on PC. Yeah. Oh, that makes more sense. Why would you pay for that ship? Okay. Oh, they at least made a correction there. Because I would not pay for that ship. At all. I can understand King George being a premium. It's ridiculous. The King George is a savage. But the Vanguard? I mean, by the way, I know it is on PC, but it's like, what? Why, Bone Singer? Why? You can just play the King George. Hashtag Nemesis is better. You know what, James? You should go down to well, you can't now because of the outbreak and stuff, but you should go, next time everything gets back to normal in the world, you should talk to your local leaders. Tell them that the next British super battleship's name needs to be Nemesis. Guarantee you that ship becomes a baller. Oh, hashtag fill up Carlos. Yeah, Carlos. Carlos is best. By the way, Prime, did you see the I'm just gonna have to say it, but he's gonna think I'm crazy if he ever sees my videos, because I have to give so many shout outs, because I feel bad when I make references when they're not mine. Because I do want to say that. But have you seen the title of his Resident Evil video for Markimu? I read it on my suggestions while we were doing this live. I love it. Everyone loves Carlos, and I love it. Vanguard is Tier 8. King is Tier 7. See? What? 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 Then why? Why in the world did Wargaming.net not make the... You should look at it, Prime. It's great. You should not go to the video, but look at just look at suggestions. It's probably in the up next at the bottom right if you watch enough of him. It's Carlos's face. Yeah! Shout out to that video. Since I already did my Resident Evil series, so definitely probably gonna be a good episode. I can't wait to watch it later. But shout out to the king himself. I call him the king now because I first really started watching him on Five Nights at Freddy's, a certain game that might be on the channel at some point. Oh man, I will never be as good, but I'm still gonna do it. And make it all better, right? It's great. And that face is priceless that he edited it. Oh, man. It's so great. So great. Carlos is the best. The best. I don't know what to say. Everyone, once again, out of context, if anyone were to join the stream right now, they'd be like, wow, this guy really likes Carlos's. Oh, man. Also, Hood is Darius's BB captain. She commands the Conqueror. That sounds OP as hell. Lucky. I hope they do bring the Azure Lane stuff back at some point so I can get some more captains. My luck went downhill like all at once those last couple of weeks. Things did not go well. And then my PS4 had a brain meltdown. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. Oh, man. Oh, let me see. On console, Bismarck and Turpitz have different heals. Turpitz has a heal 2 times better than Bismarck, and Turpitz has John Bart accuracy. That's awesome. You play ARMS? I do not play ARMS. That's just YouTube, for some reason, bringing that in. But I do not, Eli. I do not. I sadly don't have a Wii. I think that was Wii, right? Or is that the Switch? I always forget which one it is. But I do not have a Nintendo, sadly, no. No, it only did that because of my tags. Yeah, pretty sure, it was Switch. I figured. Even Prime's like, Switch? Damn it. Nah, yeah, sadly I don't play it. Weather somewhat affects your vision. Yeah, I don't think that's active in console yet. And you don't want to know who I got in command of my Yamato. Probably either... Wait, I don't know who came to the PC Azure Lane event. Besides the obvious ones we got. You have... Nagato as its captain. I'm gonna guess, right? Was Nagato in the Azure Lane World of Warships crossover on PC? Because I don't know which ones were and weren't. So I like that. I like that considered what I play. Wait, what? Do you play it, James? I mean, if you do, give yourself a shout out, bro. I mean, I can't play it, literally. Y'all know why, obviously. Like, I have no arms. And so, which is ironic for a game for YouTube to put, I am playing ARMS right now. Like, if you look at the video below or look at the little box where it tells you what game is being supposedly played right now, it actually does say ARMS. YouTube trolling. No, it's just bad. programming? I don't know. It's not a game right now. It's a vlog. So I don't know what it's expecting, I guess. It did that with a lot of my vlogs, actually. Now that I thought about it. No, I mean the ship on World of Warships Facebomb. What? Oh, you have a Zuma. That's another good choice. That's a rarer one. I like that. That's a good choice. I'll never get to experience that. No, I'm just kidding. You never know what might happen with the console version in the future. At least we're getting a ton of big updates coming Monday. Like the daily wins, stuff like that. Kaga is commanding my carrier. That makes sense. That's the blue or red one with the 9 tails. I always get the sisters confused. So I just call them blue and red. It's horrible. They're really good carriers, though. I'm trying to get one of them in Crosswaves. They are really good carriers. Really good. Darius got Belfast. I think Kaga's the red one. No, Kaga's the one I like, I think. The blue one. James, I need your info. Oh, Kaga is blue. There we go. I didn't know Bone Singer had heard what I said. I was going to say, James, I need your infinite Asher Lane knowledge. Not really, no. I'm pretty sure all of you play it equally. Bone Singer, James, Darius, all of you. What is your plan with this channel for the future? Prime? Shh, no, I'm just kidding. No. I mean, that's a big question. I mean, you kind of got to be more specific, but I mean, I guess just we're going to keep growing. We're going to be doing more PC again soon, finally. Which I'm going to be going over here towards the end of not end of the stream, but here in a few minutes. Because I don't want to wait too long. What is a weakness of a carrier on World of Warships? That would be technically probably a cruiser. Maybe. It depends on how good. Also, Warlock got Prince Eugene commanding Prince Eugene. That's all I can say for that is... No, but, I want to say cruisers, if not other carriers. Oh, weakness. They don't have a weakness. It's everywhere, James. You don't, a carrier's not meant to get shot at. Yeah, Bone Singer had it right. That's better explanation. Game Prime, bruh. Oh, sorry, I missed your question, bruh. Sorry, that's a real bruh moment. You talking about what James said? Or you talking about this face? No, but, back to what Prime asked is, we're probably gonna, we're gonna do it as we grow bigger. We're gonna keep expanding the channel, getting more content. At some point, my face, at some point, we're gonna have both consoles within a couple, 2 years. And one will be next year, then whatever one I don't get that year, I'll be the year after that. That way I can finally hit across the threshold all the way for you guys, for everything on the channel. I'll still have mostly certain things I prefer, depending on what goes down at the end of this year console-wise. But we'll have to see. British carriers have armored flight decks. They do. Yeah, but Bone Singer's like, yeah, but their planes are not that good. That's true. That's the catch-22 about it. Their planes are kind of They're better in numbers. You have to really know how to use them. And I'm not going to be shooting at the deck. Well, unless I'm a battleship. But if I'm a cruiser, I'm going to be shooting below the deck, the flight deck. Because I want to make her flood and also torpedo her if I get that close. Because she ain't going to dodge it. carriers are the slowest thing in the water. So, even compared to some battleships. So they will not dodge torps. At least not effectively. They might get some out of the way, but they'll still eat probably 1 to 2. Always. Alright, let's see. American and Japanese are the ones you fear the most. Yep. The German ones aren't that good if they even have any. I don't remember. Since I wasn't around when the Germans got added into, into big amounts on PC way back in the day. I don't know if they have them either. Carriers. They probably do. It's been so long since I've been gone. They should, technically, I would imagine, considering they did have some okay planes. Still, the Japanese and American ones, yes. Those are the ones you fear. If either side has an American or Japanese aircraft carrier, I don't know about that. Midway will make it. Well, that's what I'm saying. They have a decent one. Like I said, the Germans weren't slacking in planes. It's just I still feel like when it comes to Air Force, I still feel like Japan and America won that one. I feel like they had the more technologically advanced planes. Especially when the P-51 came out for the Americans. Oh my goodness. The Mustang was a ridiculous machine of machine of war, basically. They all machines of war are machines of war, but you know what I mean. Oh, Midway is American? Oh, yeah, that's right. See, I never made it to the tier 10s of anything carrier-wise back then. So I never knew about any of that. Carriers, like I said, this is why I want carriers. This is why I want carriers in the, what do you call it? My brain's not working. This is why I want carriers in console. Because I never really got to experience carriers. But when Darius was playing as King George, Midway ruined his whole team. It is an American. Now that I know which one it is an American aircraft carrier. And if it's a tier 10, guaranteed it's got P-51s or even maybe something a little nastier on those decks. Whether it be torpedo bombers, fighter planes, something nasty coming off that thing every time it launches a plane. Or planes. Prinz Elite Frederick, Leningrad, Cossack, and Prince Eugene are coming in this update. Prince Eugene is Global XP ship, so she is quite expensive, $100. But she comes with a reload booster. You said Prince Elite Frederick is coming. Interesting. The Leningrad, Cossack, and Prince Eugene. I only care about the Prince Eugene one. Sadly, that's $100 that I don't have right now, though. I guess I'm gonna be saving up free XP. Forgot how I do that. How I convert to free XP. Isn't it converting Elite XP into Global XP? Yeah. It was Pearl Harbor for British BBs. Oh, it was? Damn. Oh, you mean when the Midway came around, it was like, bye! I got a level 4 jewel on Monster Hunter that gives me an Agitator and Divine Blessing. Damn you! James! I think I have it, but I don't know. Could be wrong. That might be the one I have. Still, it's something like, damn you, James! Like that slow motion. First it was Nemesis, now it's an Agitator jewel. Also, welcome everybody. Welcome back. Want to play Uno? I can't, I'm in a vlog. Talking to James? I think he's challenging you. Yes, you can go ahead and ask questions, Bone Singer, and then after that I gotta do the schedule update. Hey, look at this light! Ah, man. Yeah. It's okay. Wait. That doesn't sound good. I was gonna say something, but no, that doesn't work. Your name and his name don't go good put together. It almost sounds like AIDS. But yeah. Prime, you know what happens with Uno. Yeah, the fun happens. Fun time, fun funs. Fun times. Funny fun times. Oh no, you missed the casualty report. I did? Here. Let me go back up real quick while Bone Singer gets ready to ask questions. Where is the report? When Darius was playing his King George, the Beast got 7 kills. Nice! That is scary. That is a lot of kills for an aircraft carrier. That aircraft carrier was going ham. Like super duper duper hammered. Hammered or duper? Duper hammer? The dupe hammer. You get free CO by just playing battles and 10%. Go to XP you earn in battle and take 2 months for a hardcore player and 3 to 5 months for a casual player to get 750,000 XP. I could see about 2 months, I guess, if you're playing it every day. I don't know, I could probably do it faster, but still, I don't know if I can handle that. Plus, I don't have premium anymore. That's also the issue. You also have to weigh in, are they on premium account? Are they on free-to-play account? Because if they got premium, you do get way more free XP. But if you don't have premium, you don't get hardly any. Unless you get like a crap ton of kills, like that midway. What thing is easy to explain to a 5-year-old than to a grown-up? This is gonna sound really mean, but y'all have always all met this one person, but respect? Video games, it depends on the 5-year-old. The torpedo bombers singled us out. They signaled, then they killed us. Video games is a good answer, but I'm gonna say that I actually, no, all jokes aside, I actually am gonna say respect and treating people properly in the world around you. There's a ton of adults out there who act like kids. And then there's kids who are more mature than they are by like a long shot, and they're not even 10 yet. So there's just adults like that out there. And it's like, so, I don't know. How to use a smartphone. It depends on the grown-up and the 5-year-old still, though, Bone Singer. Some 5-year-olds may have a hard time learning a smartphone, and some adults may have a hard time learning a smartphone. It really depends on the person, really, when it comes to that. But, I don't know. I got an invite example of... an adult. Oh yeah, I know, James. Ignore the invite. Oh no, I already blocked, remember? So, that's why there's a dislike, probably, but it doesn't matter anymore. I'm like I said, I don't play games. Well, I play video games, but I don't play games with people like that. I gave him a second chance. He blew it. Because he's trying to control you, James. He's trying to control everyone around him. He thinks he's in control of everybody. And I know people. I've known people like that. That's why those kind of people get only one chance now with me. Because I used to have a friend like that a long time ago. Not this one we're talking about, a different one. Like a long, long time ago. That was exactly like that. So, yeah. Oh well. If you clone yourself, how can you make sure you aren't the clone? You can't. Actually, you can. If by technical hypothetical science, if it were real and we did, well, it is real on low levels. Like, we are actually, as a society, getting into, like, cloning small animals, things like that, like fish and stuff, and some organs. But technically, in real life, if you were a clone, you would not have a belly button. That's how you know if you're a clone or not. Or not, James, can your Iowa and King George survive the Midway hunt? Absolutely not. We're on console. Well, King George, yes. Probably. King George, absolutely. But the Iowa will be obliterated and deleted from existence. So I'll die first. Because I'm in an Iowa and there's carriers. And there's a Midway on the enemy team. Not just any carrier, there's a Midway on the enemy team. Tired. I'm being nervous right now. You see that? I need to stop that. This is something I have a habit of doing. My King George died to 3 torpedo bomber hits. That's still quite impressive. 3 is impressive. If that had been a Bismarck, probably would have taken 1 to 2. Because the deck is garbage. So, I can't really hate. That would have, if that had been my favorite ship, and probably the Iowa, still would have suffered a lot faster. What's the most useless thing you own? What is the most useless thing? I guess because I don't even have it hung anywhere. Y'all can't see it, sadly. But there's a little... I wish I could move it. It's too big, though. There's a little statue. Like a face. Like, you know those little faces that they put on the side of buildings of animals and stuff? I have one of those in my room just laying up against the wall of a lion. It doesn't do anything. It's just there to be a lion and... I don't know, to inspire me, like the poster behind me. That's also a lion on that back wall back there. I shot at the carrier. Good luck. Good luck. Alright, I guess we should start going into schedule updates and going back to Prime's original question a little bit more. So, the future is now. No, I'm just kidding. So, what we're going to do this week, coming up week, tomorrow is still going to be a little bit and y'all can continue to talk to each other if you want. This is just for everyone to have a place to go for the schedule if you need to know it. So this is going to be the new official schedule until Rise of the Wolf 2.0 happens. Which hopefully will be this coming week. But I don't know, since what happened. I hope so. But we'll have to see. I know we will. It's the next thing. It's on my docket. We're not getting any other new, what do you call it? Like big boy games until Rise of the Wolf is back on track. So that's one thing I want to get out there right now. That we are going to be doing Stellaris 2.0 either this coming Friday, not like the one on the next week coming up, or we'll have to wait, and I hate to say this, 2 more weeks. It depends. I'm not going to say otherwise with which way yet, because I am working it out and trying to figure it out, asset-wise and budget-wise, what I can do to make sure, if it's possible for this week. If not, I'll have to delay it one last time. But like I said, we're not getting any other big games. If I get anything else, it'll be super, super tiny, like $10, $20. Because I have to get all the DLCs, and I want to get them all at once now. Because when I do this, I want to do it right. I want the Rise of the Wolf 2.0 video to be as good as the original. Technically better because it's on the PC version, and we're also modding. So we're gonna get some custom looking ships and stuff to make it more fun looking. That I like the design better of. So I definitely want to do that. Let me go back and read chat real quick. But I killed it by then. The first bomber took out my engine. Second bomber caused major flooding and dead. The third bomber killed me. Damn. That was some accurate torpedo bombers. Or was it? No. Was it style? Yeah, you said torpedo bombers. They are pretty ridiculous. But you know what's good skill? When someone's good with dive bombers. The ones who drop the bombs from above and on the deck. Those are a German ship's worst nightmare, by the way. But those, if you get good with those things are scary because they're really hard to stop from happening. Because they can launch from a different angle. Oh, you got dive bombed and torpedo bombed. So he was giving you a little bit of all flavors. It's a good carrier. It's like Baskin and Robbins. 31, was it 31 flavors? What was it? I don't remember. It's 31 flavors is where it's at. I don't even know if anyone eats that anymore. Does anyone even eat Baskin and Robbins anymore? If you were a billionaire, what is the first thing that you would buy and why? How does the AS guns work on World of Warships on PC? You mean AA, James? They're automatic. They shoot at any plane that goes by, just like they would us when you see them shooting at a scout when we're playing, James. The AA is no different. We have AA in our game. Just there's no point to it right now. There's just no point to it at the moment. Oh, autocorrect is like as guns. How does the as guns work? I like that the autocorrect thought that sentence was better than the original. Like, autocorrect is dumb. The original sentence made more sense. AA guns are good on cruisers, yeah. But what he was asking is how do they work? They fire on their own. And the higher the rating of the AA, the more likely that that anti-air, is going to shoot down the planes before they get off their bombs. Yeah, some BBs have some nasty AA. It depends on the BB. I think aren't the Japanese known for that? Don't the Japanese battleships have really good anti-air? Or is it someone else? I can't remember. Since we don't have carriers, there's no real way for me to test it without being in the game and seeing the stats. So, but yeah, I know the Americans have the best AA. It's obvious. If you look at those Bofors and stuff they got on the side of that ship, it's nasty. They're gonna destroy any plane who gets too close. Yeah, I know Yamato's AA is terrible. It's alright, Prime. That's a bully is what that is. It's alright, Prime. I already knew it from the start, but I never said anything because I'm really patient with people until they give me a reason. So it's okay, Prime. Yeah, just block it. Just block him. Yeah, you're good. Oh, you didn't have to retract it, Prime. You're good. It's not like you can do anything. There's not like you can do anything, like, it's fine. You good, Prime? Is Magic the Gathering its own episode? What? What did I miss? Hold on. What, James? What was your question? I'll answer yours in just a second, Bone Singer. James, what was the question about Magic? Are you saying, are we doing Magic? I mean, you don't have your PC running right now. I was going to do an episode when you got yours back up and running, unless you don't, no offense, don't have it going by the time the event starts. I may go ahead and do one episode just to show off the event. It won't be anytime soon. But, or at least this week anyways. I doubt it'll be this week. I think the event doesn't start till next week. What is something everyone gets wrong? Or not, 3 carrier or, God forbid, 4 tier 10 carriers on one team and they're good, you lost. Oh yeah, carriers are the one thing that can carry you through a game. Like, entirely. Nice, Prime. Nice. No, but nice, bro. Nice. I'm asking if Magic the Gathering, if I can get my PC up and running, getting its own stream. Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. We can add it on Saturdays if we want, since Saturday's the chill day for all of our... And we're going to... That's something else I'm going to get it, say, in the schedule update tonight as well. Oh, also, I do want to say one thing real quick in Prime's defense. This isn't Prime's fault. This is yours. I just want to say that real quick. And that's all I wanted to say for that. But I'm asking if Magic the Gathering, I read that, if you could hang out with one musician for a day, who would it be? Let me go answer the other one first. What is something everyone gets wrong and you really get annoyed about? The pronunciation of Virgil's sword. It bugs me to no end when I hear someone say Yamato. I'll slap you. Like, it's Yamato. Yamato. Like, don't mispronunciate my favorite demon, the son of Sparta, sword. That sword can slash dimensions. Yeah, Yamato, exactly. Like you're saying, well, actually, that looks more like you're saying Yamato, and that's also mispronounced. I've heard people say Yamato, Yamato. It's Yamato. That is the original, and I can pull it up on Google if anyone would like for translation. It's the pronunciation is Yamato. Because there are certain people out there who'll be like, no, it's Yamato. It's not. That is an American pronunciation of it. That is not accurate. And it wasn't, since it's not an American word, it deserves to be said in the original context. Yamato. Oh, man. It's ridiculous. You're basically adding an E, because it's like there's an E there, but there's not. Unless some Russian BB broadside me. But that's probably any of us. I'm pretty sure anybody who gets broadsided by a Russian BB, knowing what I know about Russian BBs and how they like to blitz you and they're really good at close range combat, I don't think anybody's going to have a good day during that situation. What happens after you complete Iceborne DLC story? We do the raids and stuff. Oh, Alex, hello. Welcome. Don't know. God dang. Well, He's gonna knock that around on the floor now. Mom, you out there? Mom? No. No. Come up here. Oh my goodness. Crazy cat. I'd probably be his friend. I don't know. That's a touchy one, Bone Singer. You gotta be careful with that one. I don't know if any of these questions should ever involve belief, because at that point you're kind of touching on a subject that not everyone shares. The end times has come, but not saying it's not good. I'm just saying, be careful with that one. Show Malice on cam. His name is Malix, not Malice. Also, I can't. He's busy playing with something. Who wins a fight? Doom Guy or Johnny Gat? James. We both know they're the same person. No, I'm just kidding. I'm still gonna go with Doom Guy on that one. Jesus. I have something that fell on the floor, and what's funny about it, it likes to roll around, so it's really entertaining my cat right now. Doom Guy. Carlos wins that fight. Carlos doesn't... Okay. Carlos is good, but I don't know about that good, Prime. Where did my legs go? What? No. Stop it, bro. Hold on. Let me cover this up so we can't see. No. Oh, Toku. Mom, you in there?
What?
I need your help real quick.
I can't hear you.
Oh, move, Max. I need your help real quick. Oh, man. That's great. Alright, hold on. Alright, I'll be right back. 1 second, guys. I'm not leaving. You can still hear me, but I'm having technical difficulties with my cat. Dang, you're making too much noise. He knocked it under the lion head.
What?
At least he can't reach it now. But I'm still streaming. But I need more drink. Just put it over there on the bed. Man, it's not over here anymore, silly. Yeah, there we go. We're back. He's literally the king of hell. That's true. But Doomslayer also is notorious for taking out literally kings of hell. Doom Guy, I think, still wins in the end. No, it wasn't that. I had to. It was making too much noise. I had to get the thing away from him. See, there he is in the background. I can't just. He's not a dog. Cats don't come on call. They go when they're ready. But all you need to know is he causes chaos.
They play.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
Thanks for avoiding. I don't like being on camera.
You'll be fine. Who wins, Johnny Gat or Johnny Cage? That one's probably Johnny Gat. Because Johnny Cage is more of a serious character, where Johnny Gat's more of a joke power character. Kind of like One Punch Man. What are 2 truths and 1 lie about you? I've done that question before, a long time ago. 2 truths and 1 lie. Ooh. That's a hard one. Not the truth side. The lie side is taking me a second. What would be a good one that would be hard for y'all to realize, but at the same time, I want it to point in a direction because I want it to be obvious enough to be figured out. Because I don't lie about stuff. I don't like lying. It's one of my things that, it's a big pet peeve for me too. I cannot stand it. Hey, look who's back. It's not in here now, haha. You could say you're growing arms. I mean, that's a good one, but obviously that's the lie. That's true. I was trying to think of one better than that, but I guess, well, let's see. So, we'll do the two truths first. I'm a very kind person, most of the time. Unless you cross one of my friends or betray my trust. And the other truth about me is, well, obviously, I have no arms. And then the one lie. Ah, okay, and the one lie is my name is not based off of a condom. Oh. See, knowing you, Bone Singer, I already know which one of those is the, no offense, the inaccurate one. But well, of course you can, Darius. You live with Bone Singer. Also, but since I know you guys pretty well now, or at least from what I've gotten to know of you talking to you guys. Yeah, that's what I was going to say, but I wasn't trying to be rude. I was not trying to be rude. Yo, Edix Gamer 008, welcome. Welcome to the stream. I had to fix my position in my chair. LOL. Bouncing around like a crazy man. What could I say? My Brazilian. Oh, are you from Brazil? That's cool, bro. I don't know if that's what you meant, but I hope, but welcome. Welcome, everybody. We're having a weird, crazy night tonight, but I love it. The vlogs always degrade into chaos, which I'm fine with that. Is worth trying. It's a trick question. I know. I see what that question's meant to do. I'm both jealous and also really horrified. No, I'm just kidding. Mostly jealous that you've gotten to try that many. Two truths, one lie. I'm blunt. I have short hair. I lie. Which is it? I'm pretty sure I know what it is, anyways. But I'm trying to debate what to tell you guys on this answer that Bone Singer asks for this question. There is a couple of them. One, sadly, I've never gotten to. It's funny because I've never even truly gotten to even do this myself. Most of them. So it's ironic. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a specific one because sadly in my case, I'll be honest, I haven't had much, active time. Let's put it that way. It's the nicest way to put it. Alex. Come on. Come on. Come on, Max. Max. Come here. Come here, Max. Alex. Alex. Hey. Alex. Come here. Alex. Come here. Sometimes you just, this is what I mean. Cats, they're awesome, but they also, only if it feels like it. Nice. Come on. Come on. You must be tired. He's just sitting there looking like, what? No, alright. Well, if you want to jump up here, okay. I can never do that because my wife wants me to dress like a Viking. You look like a Viking. Exactly. See, even your wife knows you're a Viking. Not Bonesinger, just his actual wife. String for you, man. You have all the best. I use the Google Translator because it's not speaking in English. Oh no, you good. You good, you good, Edux Gamer 008. You good, bro. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. You gotta get up here now. You're just gonna sit there and stare the whole time, wondering what I'm doing. But yeah, see, Darius, even your wife knows you're a Viking. Or not? Can I state fun facts? Sure. Sure, James. Yeah, go ahead, bro. I'm gonna take a drink quick. Do 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 pa pa pa. James, where's the fun facts at? Then after this, I should probably start doing the actual schedule. Let everyone know what's going on the channel this next couple weeks. Officially now. Fun fact, Arnaud's real name means condom in Great Britain. And we've come full circle. I love it. By the way, I'm not ashamed of that. I love that. Oh, man. I'd have fun with a nickname like that. Hey, hey. Attacking my foot. You gonna get up here or not? Yeah. Come on. Come on. Get up here. Why are you just staring at me? I'm gonna back up. Jump up here, crazy. Okay, there we go. Turn off chair so he doesn't actually hurt himself. Come on. I'm trying to get him to jump up here. He won't right now. All he hears is he hates that noise. So he's like, where is it coming from? Come on, Max. Come on. Come on. No? Come on. Come on, Max. Nope. He's just too tired. Or he wants to just play, but he's not doing what I was going to get him to do, but oh well. Alright. Alright, now what happened to the Kriegsmarine when she came home without Bismarck? Frederick and Kerfers had to hold Turpitz back. Exactly. Exactly. But yeah, exactly. Alright, so I guess we should start doing the updates now. So let's start with this coming up week. Make it simple. Wait, from murdering that cruiser. Exactly. But let's start with this coming up week. So, tomorrow is going to be normal except for one thing. World of Warships is going to be on Monday instead of Sunday. Because the big update happens on Monday instead of Sunday, which it still baffles me they don't do it on a weekend. Instead, I guess because they don't come into the office until Monday. But, I don't know, to me, marketing-wise, you'd be better off releasing on a Friday or a weekend or something. I don't know. Who knows? It doesn't really matter. I just want to let you guys know. Because the update for the Russian battleships is coming out. The update for everything else is coming out. In World of Warships. So we're going to do that Monday. Sunday, we are going to do something a little different as well for this weekend only. We're going to do Monster Hunter. We're going to do Monster Hunter and Star Wars and an indie game tomorrow. We'll probably not in that order. We'll probably do the indie game first, since it will take less energy. Then me and James will do Monster Hunter for our episode tomorrow, and that'll get us set up for the week. And Star Wars is coming back tomorrow night since my PS4 melted on me. Not literally, I just like to say it like that. Last Sunday, we didn't get a chance to play Star Wars and do our normal Sunday schedule. So, we need to do that this time. So, we're going to do that. And then all throughout this week, starting on Monday, Final Fantasy, of course, is going to be all week. If I'm not able, and then coming up Friday, and Monster Hunter will also be all this week as well. I'm trying to kind of buckle down on both now, because I do have a big plan when Rise of the Wolf does start that I need to keep updated. So, whether it happens this Friday or not, if it doesn't get to happen this Friday and I have to wait 2 more weeks, I will get something small to hold us off for 1 more week. And I have an idea on what I want. But we'll have to see. It depends on what happens. If we're able to get the stuff this weekend, we'll just do Rise of the Wolf this weekend on Friday, which will be this Friday's special episode, along with the vlog. Another vlog will be happening Friday as well. To give an update, see? Hey, hiya! See, he's just wanting to try to attack me right now. Crazy Mannix. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing that Friday. That'll be our big thing Friday, and if that doesn't happen, the special game that I want to play will be there instead. Whoa! Jump up here! Come on! What are you doing? It's trying to kill me. Turpitz, where's my sister? She was with you on the Atlantic campaign, Kriegsmarine. 5 minutes later, Turpitz, let me go. I'm gonna kill her for abandoning my sister. Kerfers, run, Kriegsmarine. Yeah, that's oof. All right, he's headed out for now. Probably because I'm not able to play with him, but he won't jump up here. I was gonna like show him to the camera and try and mess with him, but he's just kind of swatting at me from the bottom. I think he just wants to attack something right now. Probably because I took away that thing in front that he had. But that's I can't hold her. What memory is so cringy it makes you lie awake at night? Cringy? What do you mean by cringy? Cringy is different for certain people. Cringy is in painful, or cringy is in just, ooh, what? Like that kind of cringy? Like, I don't know. But, while I do the rest, so, and then after that, after whatever happens Friday, whether it be the special hidden game that I'm going to do for the channel as extra content, it's just for me to have something to kind of do that I want to kind of do that as far as like new. Something I've never done before. It's going to be interesting. So let's see. Second option. So it's the kind of weird kind of cringy. Probably the fact that certain parts of the country devour spiders as a delicacy. No. All I say is no. No. And I won't say it keeps me awake at night. There's not many things cringy-wise that keep me awake at night when I'm thinking about it. Unless I start thinking about spiders, I guess. That's probably the only thing I can think of that's a memory. But you said a memory. There used to be a spider that crawled across my face a long time ago. It was a daddy long legs. They're really freaky looking. And even though they can't hurt you, because their mouths are too tiny to do anything, they're super aggressive for some reason. So they're terrifying. Well, when you're a little kid, they're terrifying, but that probably didn't help with my spider fear I have today. By the way, I will be posting a channel update on this coming Tuesday. Oh, nice, James, alright. We'll have to check it out. So yeah, everyone check that out when James has to do his update on Tuesday. And we will be doing more Resident Evil Resistance this week. I think on the days that we don't get to do as much Monster Hunter, if James isn't able to do it, I'll substitute it with Resistance. There's one more mastermind I've got to show off. We all know who it is. Spencer himself. And from what I've seen on YouTube, he's actually got some nasty builds. But there's another build I want to show off that another YouTuber that I'll give a shout out when we do it, that made a build. I don't know if it was his build or if he found it. Either way, oh my god. There is a build. Wait, fun fact. Daddy long legs are the most venomous spider, but the fangs are too short. Look it up. Nice, yeah, exactly, James. I like that throwback you just had there. I like that throwback, James. Nice. If I had a hand, I'd give you a high five. Nice. Oh, man. That was a good one. I like that, bro. But, I'm posting something on Discord. Okay, Bone Singer. I'll check it out real quick while we're still streaming. Trying to think if there's anything else in the update I need to go over right now, currently. So we've covered this week. We're going to be doing Final Fantasy, Monster Hunter, maybe Resistance on the side if we have time. Oh, last thing. Yeah. Prime is screwed. What? Why is Prime screwed? What? James like Prime is screwed. Oh wait, also I found more wolves for Fenrir. Ah! Woo, yeah! Nice, sorry. I don't know, I just like being over the top sometimes. I'm weird like that. But yes, that does sound awesome. But what were... Yes, the other thing I wanted to say about the update. Saturdays, from now on. There won't be... The vlogs will be back on Friday next week. But Saturdays from now on, mind checking Discord. Oh, yeah. Well, let me do that real quick, and I'll say this. Because I don't want to get off track. Where is my Discord? There it is. 1 second, guys. Boom. Boom. Okay, wow. It's loading really slowly. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I like that. That is really, really awesome. That is a dope. That's probably the one I would go with. That one out of all of them, to me, seems the most realist out of all. I keep missing Wizard's update to his new community. That's my bad, Wizard, if you see this video, by the way, buddy. I keep missing your messages because when I'm not on my PC a lot of the time, so I end up accidentally missing it every time. Okay, those ships look really good. That's nice. That is nice. Xenophile, militaristic, materialist, Byzantine bureaucracy, diplomatic corps, heroism, resilient, united, born to serve, precursor. I like. That look good. That look good. And bring chat back up so I can see what y'all are saying. Haven't seen it in a minute. There we go. That does look really good. I like that circular emblem of the wolf being in kind of like circling around itself, because Fenrir believed it was eternal too. Well, as long as the original leader was alive, because no one realized that he had done so much for the galaxy that everyone kind of got reliant on him, on their guardian that created Fenrir, that when he died, things did not start to go well after that. Oh no, that was great, Bone Singer. I like that. It looks pretty cool. Even the ships look pretty unique. I like that. They look pretty good. I'm definitely going to have to try to do that for mine. That looks really good. I can't wait till we can do this. It's going to be so much fun. Then we're going to do true xenomorphs at some point. Oh! Ooh! Ooh, it's going to be good. That one's going to be more of a fun episode, but they're UNSC. That was a UNSC ship? Wow, that ship was really unique. Guardian Corps is still on the drawing board. That's fine. We won't need them as a major empire at first anyways. They're going to be a small empire when I make them in the on our first episode. Because I think the first episode, unless we have time to do more afterwards, we're going to go through and create not only all the factions I need to create, but I want to create all the factions y'all created as well, including Bob, but I won't, well, depending on what I can do to balance it out, I may not break Bob like Darius did. Also, I'm heading out because it's 3 in the morning. Alright, James, you have a good one, bro. Thanks for joining tonight, as always, dude. I'm probably going to be ending it here soon, but shout out to Jaming Prime. I said Jamesing Prime. I put you two together. You are now one. Also, Bob is mine. We know Bob is yours. But, also, Django Grand, welcome, hello! And, but yeah, if you're headed out, James, have a good one. Shout out to James Army West 9, everybody. He will be doing a stream with me, actually maybe a couple streams with me tomorrow, depending on what we do, because I know we're doing Monster Hunter for sure. So, I hope you all have had an awesome one. Don't forget Saturdays now, before everyone starts to head out. Saturdays now are indie game days. I still use them if I have any makeup work I gotta do, or makeup streams we gotta do. But it's now mainly going to be kind of like a day where we play a bunch of just normal games. Games that are really easy or small or indie level games. Things like that. This is where I will probably put my future surprise stream that I want to do. If things don't work out this coming Friday for Rise of the Wolf immediately. So, it's going to be good. They were good until Bob showed up. They were. The Guardian Corps were ruined. Bob came in there and destroyed us with his giant dwarven mechanical killing machine. That's not what you thought I was going to say, was Oh, man. I should have said hammer. That would have made more sense. He loves hammers. His big giant dwarven hammer. I gave them Born to Serve because you told me they're basically defending the galaxy. Yep, they are. Well, until their leader died. Then they tried to control it. Then the Guardian Corps split off from them. Then the War of the Guardians started. The reptilians also defend the galaxy. The reptilians also defend the galaxy? Reptilians, no. That would be a different species. Especially if it's coming from my lore along with some story based on some other hypotheticals. But no. They do not. Not most of the time. Not always. But a lot of reptilians tend to be bad guys in most universes. Not always. But sometimes. I got reptiles. What about insectoid aliens? Those would, I don't know, if we're basing, the only way you can really hypothetically do this is based on what would the animal be like if it was sentient. So you have to look at it as most insects are highly hostile, unless we're talking about ladybugs, regular honeybees, things like that. Most insects are extremely hostile. So most sentient insect species, if they were real, would probably be pretty bad. They'd probably be very, very dangerous to everything around them. If not a hive mind. Xenomorphs are kind of parasitic-like. And / insect. Insectoid aliens like eating living victims. It depends on the alien, the insectoid, but yes. Most insects are like that. Even regular ones. Even spiders. Regular spiders in real life eat their prey alive. So, yeah. It's pretty bad. But we're going to have a version of that. Since we're going to be doing xenomorphs for fun. I don't really have an insectoid in my universe right now as far as this universe I'm trying to create. I got a few chaos empires. I know you do, Darius. You're all about that chaos. I'm just kidding. At least in that game you are, though. Let me check. I have a notification. Let me see what it is. Especially if YouTube is actually giving me a notification of something important. Ah, Darius, I saw your comment. This game is a curse. Yeah, we played Uno. Yep, we did. What about draconian aliens? Since they're reptilian, still tend to be similar, but draconian aliens, if we're going off base of what a dragon would be like, since the dragons are supposed to be honorable, they would probably be better than your average reptilian. Because they're dragons. Dragons are normally based in honor. Most of the time. Not all dragons are. From, like, mythology and stuff. Because, like, I don't know what real dragons we'd be talking about in that case, because those aren't real. At least not that we know of. Yes, dragon are honorable. But yeah, dragons would probably be different. Because, like I said, dragon, it's more of an individual case. But most dragon lore in all mythology, they are honorable creatures. And live by the code of magic, as I guess what you call it. In most movies or mythological lores. So they would probably, if there was a draconian alien species that didn't have magic, they were just dragon people, they'd probably be highly honorable and probably make really good allies, to be honest. Let's see. That will be perfect. Let's see. That will be perfect for Jane, but I found a cannibal trait. Did I hear Blue Eyes White Dragon? Also, I got Zerg ship set. Woo! Even a trait, space vampires. See, that would be good for Jane. I agree with Bone Singer. Ooh, I'm going to have to make that work. But Jane doesn't really have an empire, though. They would have to serve under her as a hive mind. Because Jane doesn't make friends or allies. Jane fights for herself and only herself. Am I hearing Blue Eyes White Dragon? Tell me. No, you're not. Silly, what's with you? You, ever since you started playing Duel Links, you've been obsessed with Kaiba. Exodia, my dude. No, I'm just kidding. No, but seriously. Pelagians are hedonists. I know you made them that way. We'll have to figure them out somehow. I don't know what to do about them since they keep turning evil. They're not supposed to do that. The Orions are supposed to be their evil counterparts. Also, the Guardian Corps wipes them out every time they spawn in the galaxy. What, the Pelagians? They know. That's it. It's because they can sense it. They're like, they're gonna turn evil. Get them! Weevil through Exodia in the water. It still exists. You'll see it later on in the series. You can tell what I watched when I was a kid. I was one of those kids. Dragon Ball Z, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Transformers. There's a bunch of them. My brain's not remembering all of them right now. You were talking about games. I was talking about the real world. Well, I mean, yeah, the world, well, depends on what we're talking about in the real world, but exists in pieces. Don't worry. But that's the point. So you can form it together to create the true Exodia. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know how we got onto Yu-Gi-Oh! Also, the Pelagian spawn, overwhelming. The Jane cannibal cult empire I made. You made a cannibal cult empire? Also, the Pelagian spawn, overwhelming to everyone. Oh, wow. That is... Jane the cannibal cult. Man, let me summon in 4 eyes dragon. Damn, silly. Damn. Didn't have to go that hard, bro. That dragon didn't deserve that. Yeah, I know they do, but I made the Pelagians like that on purpose because they're based on they're based on I don't really know how to explain this, a lore that's in real life, that's based in real life, but that's about it. That's all I can really say, and that's why I put them in the game. It's kind of in a way my own version of a shout out. The cult never survived. The Guardians always show up with 60k fleets, yep! We never let Jane have that much power. We know what she's capable of. Excuse me, flashback to Exodia, flash booming, 3 blue eyes. Yeah! Woo! I remember that episode. When you just see 3 giant blue dragons, silvery blue dragons, just get disintegrated from existence. The Orions always turn good. What? Maybe you should reverse it then, Bone Singer. Give what the Orions have to the Pelagians and the Pelagians to the Orions. It's backwards. The Orions are supposed to be evil. I think my mom needed something. But Heart of the Cards sees you reaching in for 5 pieces of it, right? In his pocket. Could you imagine that that's all it is in Yu-Gi-Oh? Like, this isn't how it is, so I'm not trying to ruin anyone's childhood. Could you imagine if the whole magic behind Yu-Gi-Oh is that they're just all a bunch of cheaters? That they just they keep the good cards in their back pocket, and when they're drawing, they do like sleight of hand, and you don't notice them grab it, like, whoop! I now pulled Exodia! And it's like, you cheated! No, but still, I don't know. That would be hilarious. The Orions have a ton of evil traits, yet they become good. Kaiba be like summons 3 blue eyes in the first turn, then gets ultimate second turn. Exactly. You know how god of a hand you would have had to start with? That's why I believe in the Heart of the Cards in my back pocket. No, but still, seriously though, who does, like, even in Magic when I have the perfect hand against James, or against anyone I'm playing against, it's never that good. I got my brain's like, no. It is never that good at all. But they lose all the evil when they turn good. See what I mean? What's happening? The evil's becoming good. It's like Bleach. It's like watching Bleach. Good guys are bad guys are good guys are bad guy, good guy, good. We don't know anymore. Kaiba easy, Kaibamon. Yeah, duh, Kaiba man. The Kaiba man, yeah, sorry. It's because there are seals in the universe. You know there's seals in Magic, right? There's a whole aquatic deck, right? And Magic the Gathering is free to play. And you don't need a really high-end high-end computer to play it. You can play it on, I think, a notebook laptop. Because it's not that extreme. But they lose, what's going on? Downloads. I told you, I mean, there is. I mean, it'd take you a while to build the deck yourself. Well, not a while, actually pretty quickly. James built his deck pretty quickly. But, anyways, I started downloading. Exactly. And it's free to play on PC. And you don't need a high-end computer to play it. You just need a laptop that's decent. Which maybe, I don't know, even a $300 laptop would probably still do it. It's not like it's a very complicated I said James, complicated James. It's not like it's a complicated game as far as graphically. It has some flashiness to it, but most of it is just the animation of the cards and all that. So it's not really that much. It's less than even probably what Duel Links shows. Duel Links is probably more graphics than the Nokia is enough. I mean, can you play it on there, Sealy? Is MTG Arena available for phone? By the way, Ardnot, can you explain Pot of Greed? I remember that card. I don't remember its effects, though. Let's see, wait a minute. Bone Singer said the Guardians and the Ereshkigal are perfect. I'll be fixing them. Who? The Orions even spawn with slave species, but yet become good guys. They're like, oh, we feel bad about these guys. We're whipping with chains and keeping them under control and serving the evil empires. Yeah, those guys will totally turn into good guys. Not. According to Stellaris, they do. That's something I do, even in the new version, I have noticed. Even in y'all's version, with all the mods and all the new DLC that we don't get on console yet. It's still, the AI is still like, I am both a heavy militarist, I'm a xenophobe, and I have all this. Let's be a nice person. And I'm like, computer, if I had a palm. If I had a palm, every time the computer AI did that, it'd be in my face. It's like, who have no free will, exactly. So they felt bad and was like, let's turn into good guys. Yeah, it's funny, Guardian Corps waiting outside like, wait, what? And they're like, oh, well, I guess we'll leave then. There's no point of us being here. Yet the Orion set them free! Yeah, there's something wrong there, Bone Singer. Something in the mods is not communicating properly. It's like, we are the worst things since demons, yet we're gonna become good guys. By the way, there's a new Digimon remake of the first Digimon. Video game wise? Silly, don't be playing with me. I played that original game. You talking about the original first Digimon game based on the original Digimon series? Oh, they're remaking the anime. Yeah. I'll still probably watch it. Just see what it looks like now when it gets remade. Sometimes when things get remade, they're good. Sometimes when they get remade, they're bad. We'll see. Hopefully it's good, because I missed those days. That's another anime I watched when I was young. Digimon. I was probably my favorite monster anime already. Episode 1 is already out. I'll have to check it out. The Pelagians ended up with more slaves. What? So what you're saying is Orion set them free, and then somehow the Pelagians ended up with them. That's wrong. That's not at all what's supposed to happen. That's something I'll have to look at, because I don't want that to happen in my universe, or it's not going to be accurate. What's going on? They got robots. Why do they need... I don't know. That's what I'm saying. You're going to have to find out what's causing them to go overboard. I think the only fix you're going to get, Bone Singer, is you're going to have to make them pacifists. If you don't make them pacifists, maybe they're too powerful. The AI only sees certain numbers of strength, especially if they're able to wage war. I've noticed even an AI that's somewhat peaceful, if they're capable of declaring war and they get to a certain strength, they will try to flatline you if you're not allies with them. Fenrir keeps surviving death. That's how they are. The Eternal Wolf. Also, I gave them the name Fenrir because the Empire of Fenrir did fail. It did meet what would be considered a Ragnarok, which is what Fenrir from Norse mythology is a part of. So, kind of works. They survived the blade for 300 years. Damn. That is a long, long, long time. Who attacked them with 8 million fleets? Wow. That goes to show you how strong of a defender Fenrir at its heart is. But yeah, the name Fenrir, since it's based off the Norse mythology Berserker, or son of Loki, that is a part of Ragnarok along with Jormungandr, is kind of a part of it. So, the ground battle, the ground battles outnumbered 10-1. Brothers band together and make fish great again. Oh no. Oh no, Sealy. Sealy, no! No. They win. Of course they win. They were outnumbered. Or they outnumbered them. But Alright, guys, I think we're going to start wrapping it up here. I think we've had enough fun for tonight. It looks like it's winding down. Everyone's starting to leave chat a little bit. It's just us now, Sealy, Bone Singer, and me, and probably Darius in the background. James went to sleep. Everyone else seems to be getting off for tonight. Prime, I think, is already left and went and got off for tonight. So, I think we're all here. By the way, what's your Sealy like little singer? What's your Sealy like? What? Even when the planet gets bombarded, to hell they win. That's because if it's before the fall of Fenrir, you know what that means. It just means the Guardian keeps saving them. The one Guardian that founded Fenrir first, the one known as Jiraiya is his name. He's an OP powerhouse, let's put it that way. So it's probably him. The 10-1 is probably 10 regular badass elites versus one of the most powerful guardians in the multiverse. So, so it's after the fall. So don't ask me how they're surviving. Because before that it would make sense. Because that's how Fenrir kept going until they became Titans that they were. Is that he always ended up saving their butts. Ardell, watch out! There's there's atoms behind you. No, everywhere. And the Stellaris Sealy is a power-hungry madman, or technically mad seal, power-hungry mad seal. But. Ooh, okay. Well, my stomach's kind of starting to hurt a little bit. I think I might be having a little bit of issues here. Why is the seal called a man? Exactly. She meant to say mad seal, Sealy. Most of us aren't used to the seal kind. But, yeah, see, Bone Singer said mad seal. But, alright, Bone Singer, Sealy. I hate to call it on you guys like this, but it is almost been 2 hours. We got like 4 minutes left at the most. You already asked that, Sealy. Is that a Blue Eyes White Dragon on your shirt? No, it's not. I mean, maybe if it was a real life version, probably. It does have blue eyes. It is whitish blue. And it is a dragon. So technically the answer is yes. But the answer is also no. Bye, Ardnot. I'll be heading out. Also, dragons keep declaring war on them. On who? Fenrir? But probably because they see they've lost their honor. There's something you're going to notice about the Ereshkigal I still haven't shown off yet. Once we finally are able to do it properly, that you'll enjoy. But don't worry, when we get our first episode of Rise of the Wolf going, y'all will get to make your own custom empires. Along with the ones I have to make. That are going to be a part of the first episode for sure, in the first playthrough. But other than that, I will help let y'all make your own as well. Why am I half dragon though? Hey, is that Blue Eyes White Dragon in the background in your pick, Bone Singer? What? No, it's not, Sealy. I don't even see a dragon in that picture. I'm pretty sure it's a mage, a Bone Singer. Didn't Ard not tell you I am half seal, half water dragon? Yeah, you're half water dragon. You didn't know that? I mean, water dragons are the easiest and most common species still alive. I thought this was common knowledge. And 0.00001 Blue Eyes White Dragon. Apparently. But alright, everybody. Bye, Bone Singer. Bye, Sealy. I hope y'all enjoyed tonight. And to everyone else, I want to give a quick shout out to Darius Warlock, James Army West 9, Solid FSG, Tam King, Bartholomew, aka Brock, Harling. Always say your name wrong, Brock. I'm so sorry. I'm horrible for some reason when it comes to your name. But Brock, Vital Gaming, Gecko, Vital Gaming, Gecko, Everyone that has that's been a part of this channel, and everyone who's a part of the channel now, all my new subscribers, Sombra, everybody, thank you so much for your continued support. Let's see. Y'all are talking to yourselves. But Warlock said I'm gonna question Bone Singer later. But I hope everyone has an awesome time. Had an awesome time tonight. Peace and loves about what she means by done everything. Oh no. Oh no. Everything. No. Hey, Hardnot, is that a I'm going now. Sealy, I'll talk to you later. Bye, Sealy. Bye, Warlock. Bye, Bone Singer and everybody. See you later. Peace and love. Bye-bye. It's funny. There is a Magic the Gathering card in that Christmas tree, but you'll never know what it is. Bye, or not pray for me. I will, Bone Singer, I will. But y'all have an awesome one. Peace and love. Bye, everybody. Y'all have a good night. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.